personal questions.
What's your favorite way to spend a weekend, Jake?
Visiting a town and exploring the best they have to offer really helps me recharge. How about you?
I'm more of a bookworm. I could spend hours cuddled up with a good novel.
Nice. Do you enjoy what you do for a living?
I do. I work in e-commerce for an agency. I love it because it's a great way to connect with people all over the world. What about you?
I'm an architect. It's challenging but fulfilling.
That sounds amazing. Are you a morning person or a night owl?
Definitely a night owl. I do my best thinking when the world is quiet. You?
I'm a morning person. I love the calm of early mornings.
Guess we balance each other out. Do you have any pets?
Yes, I have a cat named Whiskers. She's a little diva. What about you?
I have a dog named Max. He's a total goofball.
Dogs are the best. What's your favorite type of cuisine?
I'm a huge fan of Italian food. Pasta is life.
I love Thai food. The flavors are just incredible. Do you have any siblings?
I have one younger sister. She's in college now. You?
I'm an only child. It's quiet, but sometimes I wish I had a sibling to hang out with.
I can understand that. Having a sibling can be really special. What kind of music do you enjoy?
I love indie music. It's so soothing. What about you?
I'm into rock, especially classic rock.
Nice! Where have you always wanted to travel to?
Japan has been at the top of my list for years.
Me too. The culture fascinates me. How do you stay active and healthy?
I try to go for runs and do some weight training. How about you?
I enjoy yoga and cycling.
That's great. What's a skill you're proud of?
I can play the guitar a bit. It's been a fun challenge.
That's awesome. Do you enjoy spending time outdoors?
Absolutely. I love hiking and picnics.
Same here. What's your idea of a perfect vacation?
A beach getaway with a good book in hand.
That sounds perfect. Do you have any favorite TV shows or movies?
I love Super Taste. It introduces foreign scenery and delicious food. I'm also into classic romantic comedies.
Great choices. What do you wish you had more time to do?
I'd love to learn a new language.
Same. What's a cause you feel strongly about?
Environmental conservation. We need to take care of our planet.
I completely agree. Is there a hobby you've always wanted to try?
I've always wanted to try painting.
That would be cool. What's something you love learning about?
I love learning about history. It's fascinating.
Definitely. We should swap book recommendations sometime.
I'd love that.
A day in our lives. I've been curious. What does a typical day look like for you, Jamie?
Oh, I kind of go with the flow, but I usually wake up around 8:30 a.m. What about you?
I'm an early bird. I usually wake up at 6 a.m. I like to start my day early and have some quiet time.
Wow, that's impressive. What do you do at that time?
I like to meditate for about 15 minutes. Then I'll do some light stretching. After that, I make breakfast. It's usually oatmeal with fruits. How about you? What's your breakfast like?
I usually just grab a piece of toast and maybe some peanut butter. Sometimes I'll throw in a banana.
Simple but effective. After breakfast, I head to work around 7:30 a.m. I like to get there early to get a head start on my day.
Nice! I usually leave for work around 9 a.m. My commute is pretty short, so I don't mind a little extra sleep.
What do you do for work?
I work in marketing at a small agency. It's fun and creative. I usually work until about 4 p.m. How about you?
I'm in finance, so my hours are a bit stricter. I work from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. It can be a bit intense, but I enjoy the challenge.
That sounds like a long day. Do you take a lunch break?
Yes, I do. I usually take my lunch around noon. I like to prepare a healthy salad the night before. What about you?
I'm more of a grab-and-go person. I usually just go out with coworkers and we'll hit up a nearby cafe.
That sounds fun. I sometimes miss that spontaneity. After work, I usually head home, and I'm back by 5:30 p.m.
I usually get home around 6 p.m. Once I'm home, I like to unwind for a bit. I might watch some TV or go for a walk.
I usually do some meal prep for dinner. I love cooking. Tonight, I'm making grilled chicken with veggies. What's your dinner like?
Oh, I keep it simple. Sometimes I'll order takeout or make a quick pasta dish. I'm not the best cook, to be honest.
That's okay, as long as you enjoy it. Do you do anything special in the evenings?
Sometimes I catch up with friends or binge watch a new series. How about you?
I like to read or do some yoga. It helps me relax after a long day.
Sounds like a nice balance. It's interesting how our routines are different but still enjoyable.
Definitely. It's all about what works for us.
Meeting new friends. What are 3 awesome things about yourself, Lily?
I'm a pretty good tennis player. I can bake a very good chocolate cake. And I've got a knack for storytelling. What about you?
I guess I'm really good at drawing. I'm a great listener. And I can do the splits.
Nice. Do you have any unique talents?
I can play the ukulele a little. What about you?
I can solve the Rubik's Cube in under a minute.
That's awesome. I wish I could do that too. So what do you want to be when you grow up?
I want to be a sports journalist. I love writing in sports. What about you?
I'm thinking about becoming an artist or maybe a teacher.
That's cool. How do you most like to connect with your friends?
I prefer meeting up in person. Texting is nice, but I love hanging out. You?
Same. There's nothing like a good face-to-face chat. What do you think is the most important quality for a teacher to have?
I think they should be patient. It makes a big difference.
Absolutely. Which languages do you speak?
Just English, but I'm trying to learn Spanish. What about you?
I speak English and a little bit of French. It's tough.
I bet. What's your favorite subject and why?
I love science. It's like discovering how everything works. How about you?
I really like art. It lets me express myself.
Nice. What's your least favorite subject?
I'm not a fan of math. It just confuses me.
Same here. What do you like most about school?
Meeting new people. And you?
Definitely the friendships. What do you like least about school?
The homework can be a drag sometimes.
Oh, yes. Would you rather do schoolwork as a group or by yourself?
I think in a group is more fun.
Same. I'm glad I met you, Emma.
Me too, Lily. Let's hang out more.
Where do you live? So, where do you live?
I live in a small house in Logan Square. How about you?
I live in an apartment in Wicker Park. It's cozy, but a bit cramped sometimes.
How long have you lived there?
I moved in about a year ago. I really like it. The vibe is great, and there are so many places to eat. What about you?
I've been in my place for around 2 years now.
Who do you live with?
Just 3 friends from college. It's like a little family, but we can get on each other's nerves. It's fun living with roommates, but sometimes I miss having my own space. What about you? Who do you live with?
Just me, for now. I enjoy the independence.
Living solo must be nice.
Yeah, it has its perks. I get to decorate how I want, but sometimes it feels lonely.
I can imagine. Do you like your apartment? What's it like?
It's a 2-bedroom, and I use the second one as a home office. It's bright and has a small balcony that I love. What's your house like?
It's a vintage place, kind of quirky. We've got a nice backyard, which is great for barbecues.
Sounds lovely. What are your neighbors like?
Pretty chill. They keep to themselves mostly, but we have a couple of friendly ones who join us for those barbecues.
Mine are mostly young professionals, so it's quiet, but I've made friends with the guys next door.
Is your home near a train or bus station?
Yeah, I'm just a few blocks from the Blue Line. Super convenient. How about you?
We're close to the Western Stop, makes it easy to get downtown.
How many times have you moved before?
Oh, too many to count. I think this is my 5th place since college. You?
Just twice. How much longer do you think you'll stay in your house?
I'd like to stay at least another year, but you never know with roommates.
True, life can change fast.
Do you speak English? Excuse me, do you speak English?
Yes, I do.
Oh, that's great. I just arrived in Prague yesterday and I'm a bit lost. Can you help me out?
Of course. Where are you trying to go?
I'm looking for the nearest tram station.
You're not too far. The train station is just a couple of blocks that way, around the corner.
That's great to know. Thanks. I'm Jack, by the way.
Nice to meet you, Jack. I'm Anna. So, what brings you to Prague?
I'm an English teacher from Michigan. I came here to teach at a local school for a year. It's my first time in Europe.
That's exciting. What do you think of Prague so far?
It's beautiful. I love the architecture and the charm of the city.
I'm glad to hear that. Prague does have a unique vibe. Have you visited any places yet?
Not really. I spent most of yesterday getting settled in my apartment. I'm hoping to explore a bit more today.
Definitely visit Old Town Square. It's famous for the astronomical clock and has lots of cafes and shops. Charles Bridge is another iconic spot. You can walk across it and enjoy the river views.
I'll add those to my list. How about transport around here? I'm still trying to figure out the tram system.
The trams are very efficient. The metro is also great, especially if you're traveling further.
That's great to know. By the way, are you from Prague?
Yes, I've lived here my whole life.
How do you feel about living here?
I love it. I enjoy the mix of history and modern life. It's a great place to explore, and there's always something new to discover.
That's inspiring. I'm really excited to be here. Hopefully, I'll find my way around soon.
You will. Just take your time to explore.
Family chat.
So, Dylan, I've been meaning to ask you about your family. Where do your parents live?
Oh, they live in a small town called Spring Green, about 2 hours from here. It's a nice little place.
That sounds lovely. Are they still working or are they retired?
They're still working. My dad is a teacher, and my mom works in administration at the local hospital.
That's great. What does your dad teach?
He teaches high school history. He loves it. Always has interesting stories to share from his classes.
I bet. So, do you have any siblings?
Yeah, I have an older sister. She's a graphic designer.
Oh, cool. Does she live nearby?
No, she's actually in another state. She moved there for work a few years ago.
That must be tough. Do you see your family a lot?
Not as much as I'd like, but we try to visit each other a few times a year. We usually have family gatherings during the holidays.
That sounds nice. Family time is so important.
Absolutely. We always have a good time when we're together. Lots of laughter and reminiscing.
I can imagine. I love hearing family stories. They really bring everyone closer.
Definitely.
Thanks for watching, and be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel for more videos like this.